गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः 29th statement पंचम्यादि भूमित्रय रूपायाम जीवन मुक्तौ संपाद्यमानायाम द्वैत भाना भावेन संशय विपर्यय प्रसंग अभावान् उत्पन्नं तत्त्वज्ञानम् अबाधितत्वेन सुरक्षितं भूयात्. This number 7 is very important. That way, for every number there are many things in our scriptures. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So 1 is Brahman, 2 is Brahma and Prakriti, 3 is the Triputi, Jiva Jagadeshwar, 4th is the 4 types of lives, the Udbija, Svedaja, Andaja and Jarayuja, 4 types. 5 are the 5 sense organs, 5 Mahabhutas, 5 Tanmatras, 5 Karmendriya, Pancha Prana, 5. Like that, for the 7 also there are. These are the 7 bhumikas. Bhumika means what? A place. Bhumi. Bhumi also means the role that we have to play. See? Now you are playing the role of an audience. What is the meaning of playing the role? You are pretending that you are listening. See? So, 7 bhumikas according to Panchadashi, they are Ajnana, Avarana, Vikshepa, then Paroksha Jnana, then Aparoksha Jnanam, then Dukkha Nivrutti and Nirankusha Trupti. These are the 7 stages through which a seeker has to go. This is according to Panchadashi or Vedanta Shastra. The same type of 7 bhumikas are also told in Yoga Vasishta. Here these 7 bhumikas from Yoga Vasishta are mentioned. Panchamyadi bhumitraya rupayam, see, the 5 of them. So 2 are still remaining. So which are those? The teacher is expecting that we know them. That is his fault. What can we do? So the first is well-being. You are at peace with yourself. Second thing is a person who is at peace with himself or herself only can start inquiry about the self. Okay? You know how I learned this thing? When I get some messages or questions, from that question you know where that person is caught up. Swamiji, my son doesn't want to get married, please tell him to get married. So who is talking to me? The mother. Therefore, that lady, if you tell her, look here, if your son wants to remain happy, why do you make him miserable? See? There was another person who went to a palmist. He was well educated and handsome, rich, everything was there. But he was not getting a proper alliance to get married. So when people become frustrated, they go to the palmist or do the horoscope. It's actually a horoscope. They'll be going to that Panditji And then they say, Panditji, please see, when I am due to get married. So the Pandit say, have you put up fees? First put the fees. Fees are collected. Thereafter, the Panditji does all the drama. Got it? What? You have Akhanda Ananda Yoga. How can you get married? So, inquiry is possible when you are at peace with yourself. A frustrated person cannot. Another example to make this point. Suppose you have tooth pain, root canal, you have that, and with that mouth or head, use it for meditation. What will be that meditation? Sentidental meditation. So, to inquire about the truth, you have to be at peace with yourself. Frustrated people, they should go and dig the hole in the soil and again fill it. So the second bhumika is inquiry. The third bhumika is pure mind. Pure mind is that mind which does not find an excuse to avoid inquiry. Pure mind. Pure mind, according to Bhagavan Shankaracharya, is that mind where the inquiry about the truth naturally kindles. We want to know, what is this world? Who am I? Who is God? What is the meaning of spiritual practice? When these questions erupt in our mind, then we are entertaining our mind as a pure mind. See? There are many devotees of the Lord. They also are devotees. But which are those? Chaturvidha bhajante mam jana sukrino arjuna arto jidnyasu artharthi jnani cha bharatarshava. Artha are those who are all the time begging and crying before the Lord. See? And what is their crying? The miseries in our life are because of two things. When we have something, we are miserable. When we don't have something, we are miserable. Those who have children, they are miserable. Those who don't have children, they are also miserable. Now what God will do? See? Therefore, Artha, then Artharthi, who wants everything free. Without doing anything, I should get the things free. The third thing is Jidnyasu. He just wants to know so that he can, in a public, when they are sitting in a group, then he can show off his knowledge. See? Do you know Shankaracharya? Shankaracharya? You don't know? Shankaracharya was Shankaracharya. Doesn't know much more than that. They are the so-called Jidnyasu. Remember one thing, Brahmavidya is not for filling the belly. See? We simply say, Sadashiva Samarambham, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam. Did we pay anything to Brahma? To Lord Shiva? Shivaji, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, 10 rupees. No. Therefore, these three, and the fourth is Jnani cha Bharatarshava. The four types of people, they think of me. Therefore, well-being, inquiry, pure mind, and as a result of this, abidance in the truth. Fourth bhumika. Abidance in the truth means what? let there be problems around, let there be joy or sorrows, but we do not get into a personality, a joyful or a sorrowful person. To have the miseries in life is one thing, and to become miserable is another thing. See? Why we are miserable? Because we identify with the miseries. Don't identify. Let the misery come and go, who cares? See? So, when we are abiding in the truth, then comes unattachment, asangata. This point I told you, please reflect on this. Attachment is an illusion. There is no attachment possible. Anywhere. See, when somebody dies, and those who are yet to die, they are around. You observe their expressions on the death of that person. Their all expressions are, now what will happen to me? Now why should I do? That fellow dead, he said, मेरे बारे में बोलते ही नहीं. See friends, therefore unattachment is the only way. Then ultimately we are abiding and experiencing the non-dual experience. We attend you. Non-dual experience, I told you a number of times. Any experience where experiencer is not born is the truth. This is what you are. The truth is now and here. If after doing the sadhana you will come to know the reality, it will be the product of action. The truth is not created. See? Therefore, when Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Kurute Ganga Sagar Gamanam, nothing to do with this. Therefore, that experience where the experiencer is not born is the truth. And once we follow that path, what will happen? When experiencer is not born, then impressions are not made on the mind. Because we have learned from that experience. So every experience is our guru if we are able to and ready to learn from our experiences. Don't get caught up in a person. We get caught up in a person and take their poor Guru's photograph, hang him. Latke raho. This example I give a number of times, catch it. The food is in the plate. Hunger is in the pet, in the stomach. By looking at the food, will you be able to satiate your hunger? It must be lifted from there and put inside. Then hunger will go. Where is the problem? Problem is not outside. Problem is in our mind. So that external guru, who is the source of wisdom, when he enters us in our mind, how the external guru will enter in our mind? By our ability to learn from what is taught to us. See, like yesterday we have heard such beautiful rendering of bhajan kirtan. Now if a person like me, say I am not Tansen, you know Tansen? I am not a Tansen, but I am a Kansen. I enjoy. But if somebody is insane, now in front of that insane, if the Guru start telling them, Sare Gama, he said, why? Bahut gum ho gaya abhi aur nahi. So that external Guru will be an utter failure if the disciple is not able to learn. Therefore, who is the real Guru? The real Guru is our ability to learn from every passing experience. And this Guru will never forsake us. Don't push the Guru bahar, don't come near. Like we keep the gods away. We will lock them in the building. Don't go there. No light even. Bichara is dark. See? Therefore, the truth is, when an experience does not create an experiencer, we know what we are. We do not know who we are. See? We know I am a husband, I am a wife, I am a mother, I am a father, I am a sister. This we know. But who am I? That I don't know. And then it becomes a funny thing. Like in one university college somewhere, after my talk was over, one youngster got up. And he asked this question. Swamiji, I got a question. I said, fire. He said, who am I? Then I asked him, should I tell you the truth or bluff? He said, for a change, tell the truth. Then I told him, you are a fool of the highest order. Do you think Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi was? He didn't ask me this question. You have asked me this question. See? Then I told him, do you have any doubt whether you are a man or a woman? No. Do you have any doubt that you are a student or a teacher? No. So this question is invalid. This question is valid only theoretically you accept that I am someone other than the body. Then this question will be valid. Therefore, by reading books, nothing happens. We have to learn from every experience. So if we are disturbed, instead of getting disturbed personality, find out who is disturbed. Not what is disturbed, who is disturbed. Is I the truth disturbed or I the husband disturbed? Find out. And then we come to know the one who is disturbed is an illusion, not real. In this manner, when the student is able to samshaya viparaya prasanga abhavat. Now in this experience where there is no experiencer born, then Jivan Mukta, then we have entered the status of Jivan Mukti, liberated while alive. Sampadyamanayam, when this is attained, Dvaita Bhana Abhavena. Now there is no acceptance of duality. See? When there is something and my tongue is beaten by my teeth, Dvaita, then the tongue will tell, somebody has to go to dentist, you will be removed, you have hurt me. No. Therefore, perception of duality is one. And taking the duality as real is another. Body identification is one. And taking the body identification as real is another. Looking into the mirror and looking at the reflection and imagining that there is someone other than me and taking that otherness as real and looking at the same reflection and knowing well that there is none other than me. See the difference? Therefore, body identification is not the problem. But taking body identification as the reality and therefore samshaya viparyaya, samshaya doubt. Is it ever possible to live without body? See? There are two types of people. Both of them are suffering from the same disease. One type of people are those who want to commit suicide. Other type of people are those who want to live long. Both of them have a common error, that I am body, and therefore if the body is destroyed in the suicide, then I am liberated. And the other one extreme, that if I live long, I will be immortal. Hiranyakashipu. See, friend, the basic error is the same. A rich man or a poor man, error is the same. The one who has money is rich. He who doesn't have money is poor. So both of them are conditioned by the presence and absence of money. Therefore, samshaya viparyaya prasanga abhavat. All these kinds of funny doubts are no more influencing our wisdom. Viparyaya is the other way around. See? Atasmin tad buddhi. Therefore, when all these things happen, utpannam tattva jnanam abhaditatvenam surakshitam bhuyat. Let this knowledge not get corrupted even once. See, friends. Therefore, Bhagavan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, don't forget him. Never in our life we should take a position that I am a guru and I am trying to do good to the world. अपना तो सत्यानाश कर लिया, दूसरे का करें. Nobody can help anybody in this world. Atmaiva atmano bandhu atmaiva ripurara. Therefore, let us understand Panchamyadi Bhumi Traya Rupayam Jivan Muktau. So when the five earlier things are rejected or transcended, in case of the Panchadashi thought, the five bhumikas will be what? The avidya, avarana, vikshepa, then comes the paroksha jnanam. Paroksha jnanam is what? What you are getting is a paroksha jnanam. You are only hearing, you have no experience. Paroksha jnanam, that knowledge is gained from the scripture, the study, satsanga. Aparoksha jnanam is abidance in the truth. When these five things are transcended and abidance in the truth becomes firm, then there are two symptoms. One is dukkha nivrutti, meaning what? Miseries will come, but miserable personality is not born. And nirankusha trupti, the contentment will be without any difficulty. See? These are the last two bhumikas. So when these first five bhumikas are transcended, one is able to attain this. And let us go to the 30th one. Swapne sthula sharira bhavepi sushuptau sukshma sharira bhavepi samadhau कारण शरीरा भावेपि जागृदादि अवस्था चतुष्टयेपि यः चिद्रूपात्मा मणिषु सूत्रमिव अनुस्यूततया निरन्तरं भासते स चिद्रूपात्मा एव अहमस्मीति अन्वय व्यतिरेकाभ्याम शरीरत्रय व्यावृत्तिम तप्सा तत्साक्षी चैतन्यस्य अनुवृत्तिं च पश्यतः मम शरीरत्रय व्यतिरिक्त आत्मानुभवः सम्यक् भूयात्. In the 15th chapter, Bhagavan brings this topic, so beautifully brought up. God is shown to the seeker in different stages. How? Yada nityagatam tejaha jagat bhasayate kilam yat chandramasi yaccha agnyau tat tejo vidyamamakam. Then gama vishyacha bhutani dharayamyam ojasa pushnami cha aushadhi sarvam sobho bhutva rasatmakaha. Then aham vaishvanaro bhutva प्राणिनाम देहमाश्रितः प्राणापान समायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नम चतुर्विधम. So Bhagavan started his presence indicating us yat adityatam tejaha, that because of which the sun shines, tat tejo vidyamamakam. I am present here. You are far away, God. No, yat chandramasi. Moon is closer. Oh. But it is at night I sleep. I can't. Okay. Agnav. In the fire I am. Take out your lighter instead of lighting the bidi. See me there. Then Gama Vishyacha Bhutani, entering the Prithvi, I support all the vegetation. Then these vegetations we eat. Then after the food goes inside, who is cooking there? Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashritaha. Where from God started? Sun. Slowly he started coming near. He has entered in our stomach. Oh, God is a great Petu. No. Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishtaha. In one of my talks, I casually mentioned, and there was one elderly person, very serious brand. Serious people I am very uncomfortable with. So, in that I told this verse, Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishtaha. Bhagavan says, of all the things I like tea. Chaha is tea. After my talk was over, he was so angry. How can you say Bhagavan Krishna likes tea? During his time there was no tea. I said, how do you know? You were there or what? Then I said, do you know how many wives he had? 16,108. 8 were from the mainland. 16,100 were from Assam. Pragjyotishpur. What is called today Guwahati. He whose so many wives are Assamese. Do you think he can be saved from taking a cup of tea? Not only that, he was given bath in the tea. Sarvasya cha aham hrudi sannivishtaha. I am the very essence of everything, every being. Hrudi sannivishtaha. And what do you do there? Ask for a cup of tea? No. Mattaha, because of me, smriti, jnanam, apohanancha, 4 things. Smriti is dream, jnanam is waking, apohanam is the deep sleep, and chakarat samadhi. I alone support waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. And therefore, Vedaisya Sarvaihi, by all the scriptures, all the Vedas, what is worthy of knowing? Vedaisya Sarvai, aham eva vidya. Know yourself. Eh? Okay, but how to know ourselves? Dvavimo purusho loke khyarasya khyara eva cha khyaras sarvani bhutani kutastho khyara uchyate. From here Bhagavan starts giving his instruction and ultimately he comes to know. He comes to tell. Iti guhyatamam shastram idamuktam maya anaga. Hey anaga, hey pure-hearted, O sinless one. Iti guhyatamam shastram. This is called technically taratamya bhav. Like good, better, best. Good is infinitive, better is comparative, best is superlative. So, guhya shastra, dharma shastra. Guhya tara shastra, ghanti baja shastra. Guhya tama shastra, know yourself. Iti guhyatamam shastram idamuktam maya anaga. Hey anaga, what was said by me, then etad buddhva, knowing your divine nature, krutokrutyascha bharata, you shall attain fulfillment in your life. What is the fulfillment? Living at zero desire levels. This is what is said here. Swapne sthula sharira abhavepi. In the dream, we are not identified with the gross body, but we still continue to exist. Then, sushuptau, in the deep sleep, sukshma sharira abhavepi. Then in the sushupti, the deep sleep, we are not having any connection with the subtle body. Then samadhau, during the samadhi experience, karana sharira abhavepi. In the samadhi, we are not identified even with the causal body. And in and through all these four stages, Jagrat, Sapna, Sushupti, Samadhi. So, Jagrat, Adi, Avastha, Chatushtayepi, Yaha Chidrupa Atma. So, that conscious principle which is supporting all the four kinds of experiences, like Manishu Sutramiva. See? Mattaha parataram nasti kinchidasti dhananjaya mai sutramimam protam maniganaiva. Bhagavan says in 7th chapter. The ornament, let's take a necklace. Necklace means without neck. If there is no neck, there is no head. So one lady, she wanted to get the latest design of the necklace. This old one inherited from my great grandmother, that rubbish kind of design. I don't want. I want a new one. Buy new. No money. What to do? So the jewelers come to your help. Ma'am, you can bring your old ornament. We will make the latest design. Really? Yes. She took that, gave it to him. And what design I should make? Make the latest one which nobody in the town has. Unique. Designer's piece. So it was made and she came. Is it ready? Yes, ma'am, it is ready. And then he gave her the new necklace. What was the design? Dog belt. Made out of gold. Why? Unique design. Nobody has it. So all the ornaments, names and forms are supported by a common denominator, the gold. Whether the waking world of a waker, dream world of a dreamer, or the deep sleep world of a deep sleeper, or the samadhi of the samadhista purusha, all of them are together because of the common thread. It is here we have to understand, according to Vedanta, Brahman is simultaneously the material and the efficient cause of this world. This is the meaning. Therefore, Chidrupatma Manishu Sutramiva Anusyutataya Nirantaram Bhasate. All these four experiences, Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti, Samadhi, they are mutually exclusive. If I am in the waking, then I am not in the dream. If I am in the dream, then I am not in the waking and the other two. If I am in the deep sleep, I am not available in the other three. If I am in Samadhi, I am not available in the three. But there is one principle which is supporting in and through all the expressions. To make this simple for you to understand, we give this example. One man with the conditioning of the father is the son. The same man with the conditioning of the wife is the husband. The same man with the conditioning of his son is a father. Has he ever become three? And who is miserable? These three non-existing entities are miserable. When the father dies, what happens to son? Without the father, he cannot be a son. If the wife dies, what happens to the husband? He will get married again. Think. Therefore, conditioned expressions create multiplicity, but it is always one. They are not many. So on that one conscious reality, Chidrupatma eva aham asmiti, this conscious self that is alone supporting all of them. Now how to do this? Anvaya Vyatirekaabhyam. See, Anvaya Vyatirekaabhyam is another technical term. Anvaya Vyatirek means what? All the ornaments have gold. Without the gold, ornaments cannot be. But the gold can be without becoming an ornament. Conclusion, gold is the reality. See, I can continue to exist without the father, without the wife, without the son. But the son, the husband and the father, can they exist without me? So what is the reality? Reality, I am the reality. All these three things are conditioned expressions. This is the meaning of Anvaya Vyatirekaabhyam. In the waking, there is no dreamer, deep sleeper, etc. In the dream, there is no waker, etc. But in and through, there is one reality which has never forsaken us. That is called Anvaya Vyatirekaabhyam Sharira Traya Vyavrittim. So all the three bodies are discarded. And Tatra Sakshi Chaitanyasya Anuvrittim. So in and through all the experiences, there is a common denominator, Sakshi Chaitanya Anuvritti. Now Sakshi Chaitanya therefore means what? Experience is happening, but the experiencer is not born. There cannot be simpler definition of God realization than this. How the experiencer is born? When we comment on the experience, today's meditation was solid. Yesterday, evaporating. Because you are not doing meditation, you are enjoying meditation. Meditation is not a bhoga, it is the yoga. But even the yoga people do bhoga. See, observe this thing. These are subtle points which we have to work on ourselves. This is not from the books I am telling you. Suppose you are doing, let us say, I start from the gross and come to the subtle. Suppose you are getting up in the morning early and then do yogasanas every day. Now one day purposely don't do yogasana. No, I am not going to do today. Then watch your mind. Today I have not done this thing. The second thing, Every day you take bath and do all your makeup and then go to temple. That day you don't take bath, don't do makeup and go to temple. Watch your mind. Happy? Sit down. So, the third day, you are doing the japa and you don't do japa. I am not going to do japa. Again, watch your mind. You are observing fast. On Monday, I don't take food. That day, knowingly take food. Watch your mind. One day you will know where we are caught up. Anything which is repeated is in Prakriti. It is in matter. It is finite. The truth is not repeated. The truth is not finite. The truth is not many. Chant the Lord's name, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, many things. Drop that and listen to silence. Silence cannot be repeated. It is one. We talk about waking experiences, dream experiences, deep sleep experiences, samadhi experiences, talking about the finite. Don't talk about anything. That which is supporting the presence and absence of everything is beyond the scope of presence and absence. When there is no possibility of our absence or asat, is it necessary to talk that I exist? The light that we see outside, we call it sunlight. Can there be more ignorance than this? This is not a sunlight, the daylight. Sunlight cannot be seen. If the sunlight can be seen, then in the deep sky, where there are no objects for the sunlight to reflect on, this is darkness. So what is sunlight? Sunlight is that light which is supporting both light and darkness. And therefore, sunlight is a dark light. Are we not supporting the joy and sorrows? Are we not supporting the presence and absence? Are we not supporting the joy, sorrows, achievement, failure? Then who are we? This is what is said here. Tat Sakshi Chaitanyasya Anavrutti Pashyataha Mama. The Sakshi Chaitanya, that is me, which is a continuous, unbroken, uncreated experience without an experiencer. Anavrittim cha Pashyataha Mama Shariratraya Vyatirikta Atmanubhava Samyak Bhuyat. So let me be abiding in that experience which is beyond the scope of the three bodies. So, waking comes and goes, nothing happens to me. Dream comes and goes, nothing happens to me. Deep sleep comes and goes, nothing happens to me. Satsanga has come and gone, nothing happens to me. देखो महाराज, once we are addicted na tobacco, every now and then Spiritual life is not addiction. Nothing can be repeated. Whatever is repeated is not the truth. Waking is repeated, dream is repeated. Waking comes and goes, again comes and goes. But there is one reality which has never come and never gone. Hold on to that. Therefore it is said, Sharira Traya Vetirikta Atmanubhavam Samyak Bhuyat. May this happen. See, friends. Now this was 31. We have to go to 31. I have to find out where is 31. Let me take this one. Please repeat after me. Bhagavantam Parameshwaram Priti Purvakam Bhajato Mama Upari Anugrahartham Bhagavan Vasudevaha Atma Bhavastaha San Viveka Pratyaya Rupena Bhakti Prasada Sneha Yuktena Tad Bhavana Abhinivesha Vateritena Brahmacharyadi Sadhana Samskara Vat Prajna Vartida Viraktantaha Karanadharena Karanadharena Vishaya Vyavritta Ragadvesha Akalushita Chitta Nivata Aparakavasthena Nitya Pravritti Ekagra Dhyana Janita Samyak Darshana Asvata Jnana Deepena Ajnanajam Avivekataha Jatam Mithya Pratyaya Rupam Mohandakaram Tamaha Nashayitu Ityashihi Nirantaram Bhuyat. Now here the teacher is again offering his prayer. What exactly he is asking us, asking the Lord, what should happen, what should not happen, etc. So here, Bhagavantam Parameshwaram Priti Purvakam Bhajataha Mama. If we are offering our prayers to the Lord, doing bhajan, what He should give us? What should be expected of our devotion to the Lord? Are we Artha? Are we Jidnyasu? Are we Artharthi? Or we are walking the path of knowledge, Jnani? Here the teacher says, such a me who is devoted to the Lord, Bhajataha Mama Upari Anugrahartham. So let the Anugraha, the blessings of the Lord shower on me. Bhagavan Vasudevaha, Bhagavan Vasudev, Atma Bhavastaha San. You don't push the God somewhere out. He is in my heart. Atma Bhavasan, Viveka Pratyaya Rupena. Now how the God is manifested in the heart of the students is Viveka Pratyaya Rupa. Who is guiding our life? What we like and dislike, or what is right and what is wrong. See, what we like may not be good for us. What we dislike may be good for us. And what is good for us, we may not like it. And what is not good for us, we may like it. See the fun. So this is the prayer. Therefore, how we know that God is manifesting in our heart? Don't have that notion, Bhagavan Krishna has come and you are getting good goodies. No. God expresses as the viveka, the discrimination. So viveka pratyaya rupena, then bhakti prasada sneha yuktena. See? Bhakti prasada. What is bhakti prasada? Yad yad karma karomi tattad akhilam tam shambho tavaradhana. The kartrutva bhiman, that I have studied and I will teach others and I will do. The words must carry the meaning. And this can happen only by God's grace. Therefore, bhakti prasada sneha yuktena tad bhavana avinivesha vatena. See, so when this bhavana comes, that it is the Lord who is expressing, not me. How do we know the Lord is expressing? I go and give a blow to the other person. And then he said, why do you hit me? I don't do. Everything God does. Then you must be the descendant of Duryodhana. Janami dharmam nacha me pravrutti, janami adharmam nacha me nivrutti, kenapi devena vridhisthite. God is doing everything. No, that is not the meaning. Therefore, brahmacharyadi sadhana samskara vat prajnavartina. Then who is talking this thing? He has gone through the initial basic bahiranga sadhana, brahmacharya adi sadhana samskara. So, viveka, vairagya, samadhi, shadaka sampatti, shama, dhamma, uprati, shraddha, titiksha, samadhana, with all this prajnavartina, such a person, viraktantaha karana dharena, and therefore his antakaran is free from any expectations from anything or anybody, living at zero expectation level. Wherever there is expectation, it is definitely followed by frustration. If we have got expectation, I am doing so much of meditation, so much of japa, God should reveal. He will never do that. Yamai vesha runute tena labhyaha. He chooses. It's not that we want, no. Now you see, we have got two mics. Now, is the mic having any freedom to come and sit over here? It is the one who is using. He chooses. That mic was making its own noise. So we discarded it. This mic is not making its own noise. We accepted. So we are in place of this mic. Mic means Maya ka karya, mic. We are all the mics. The whom do we select? It is in our choice. In the same manner, he decides to whom to reveal. See how simple it is. Therefore, yamai vesha runate tena labhyaha. Then tasesha atma vivrate svanum swam. In such a fit instrument, Paramatma manifests. What should be the sadhana? Uddhare atmanatmanam natmanam avasadaye atmaiva atmano bandhu atmaiva ripuratmanaha. We must be such a fit instrument which is free from any contamination of any objectivity. Therefore, virakta antakara dharena vishaya vyavritta, and therefore totally withdrawn from the objective pursuit, raga dvesha kula shita kalushita chitta nivata apavarake sthayena, meaning what? When there are no raga dvesha, likes and dislikes, like a lamp which is kept in a corner and which is prevented from the gush of the airs, it remains steady. This thought comes in Bhagavad Gita also. Nivata deepavasthita, where the lamp is lamp, not the tube light. Tube light, may any wind come, nothing happens. But the lamp, the flame is live. It has got all the potentiality to get disturbed, and yet it is not getting disturbed. In the same manner, we are living in this dynamic world, moving around everywhere, and yet nothing disturbs us. So it is not the story of a dead person, a living one. So Nitya pravutta aikagra dhyana janita samyak darshana bhasvata, and therefore regularly all the time ekagra dhyana janita. Now the mind is ekagra. Now be attentive. Ekagra does not mean it has got one pin, one end like that, like an arrow. No. Ekagra means mind is available to us whenever we want, for whatever length of time we want, for whatever work we want to do, get through the mind. The mind is 100% available. I have been talking to you for last 58 minutes. How many minutes you have heard me? Even this is not heard. Our mind is not ekagra. Moving here and there. Now in Assam, they say it's going to be rain there. And when some joke happens, everybody laughs, there is this person. Because that joke is not heard. Then when they get the joke back, then that alone character laughs. Ekagrata, take this mantra sincerely. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. I will not tell, don't worry. But I can tell you whose mind is running where. Don't worry. Bandi mutti sawa lakh ki. Therefore, chitta aikagrya dhyana janita samyak darshana bhasvata jnana deepena ajnanajam avivekataha jatam, because of the wrong notions and lack of wisdom, that which is created mithya prapancha rupam. So this world becomes real because we have the wrong approach to life, and therefore this mithya prapancha rupam. So all these things ultimately aims at what? Don't give any status of reality to this world. Brahma satyam jagan mithya, jivo brahmaiva naparaha. One statement, Brahma satyam jagan mithya. Other statement, sarvam khalvidam brahma. Conclusion, Brahman is mithya. See? We have to understand the standpoint and the impact thereof. So when it is said, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya, means what? About a mithya world, we cannot have desire, we don't want to improve it, we don't want to change it because it is mithya. In the same manner, if Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma, everything is Brahman, which includes us also. So if we have recognized our divinity, there will be no desire. So whichever way you take, whether you take this world as an illusion or you take this world as Brahman, in both the cases the impact will be freedom from the desires pertaining to the world. This is the meaning, Maharaj. Therefore, mithya prapancha rupam mohandakaram tamaha. This is the darkness of delusion. Tamaha nashayitu ityashi. So, O Lord, because of this, our prayer to the Lord, Bhagavantam Parameshwaram Priti Purvakam Bhajada Mama, O Lord, to whom I am offering my prayers with great love and devotion, may this happen. That the wrong notion about the world, wrong notion about ourselves, wrong notion about the God, and wrong notion about the spiritual practice be completely removed, and may I eternally remain in tune with the divine. This is, may it happen to all of us. Continuing further in the 32nd one. Parameshwaram Pritipurvakam Bhajantaha Bhakta Yena Ananya Buddhi Yogena Samyak Darshana Lakshanena Bhagavantam Parameshwaram Atmatvena Upayanti Pratipadyante Tam Buddhi Yogam Bhagavan Vasudevaha Me Dadatu Iti Ashir Nirantaram Bhuyat. Now here another prayer offered to the Lord, that the first mantra, that is 31st mantra, is regarding how we conduct ourselves in life. Are we conducting under the light of wisdom and discrimination, or we are conducting ourselves as a regular wretched mortal, suffering and enjoying? This is the topic in the 31st. Now in the 32nd, the teacher says, Priti Purvakam Parameshwaram Bhajantaha Bhakta, those who are devoted to the Lord and they are doing the bhajan, then Yena Ananya Buddhi Yogena. See, this is important. This topic comes in the Ananya Shintayanto Mam Ye Jana Pariyupasate Tesham Nityami Yuktanam Yogakshemam Vahamyaham. This particular statement has this reference from Bhagavad Gita. Leave it for the next class. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah.